Hello and welcome back to Wallen. My name's Beast and I'm back with Sabbat Witch again for once.
Howdy.
Hi, we're back at long last.
Yeehaw.
For a wonder.
We last left off in the middle of fucking Wakana-Route. We can probably end it today if we wanted to.
I'm sure I'm up for that.
I mean, how long is it left, do you reckon?
Maybe like 2 to 3 hours. Anyways,
let's see how energetic we feel.
go ahead and repeat yourself.
Yeah, let's...
Now that I'm used to the mead, honest to God, the cider tastes kind of weak.
Alright, I have to make this joke. And here's Wonderwall.
No, it isn't. Really, look. I'm just not good enough yet. I just need to practice more.
でも同じぐらいの難易度でも他のフレーズはできてるんだから、苦手意識を持っちゃってるんじゃない？ワンフレーズ成功した時に自信を持つのと同じで、苦手って思い込むと変な力が入ることもあるしさ。
Yes. The brain and its confidence issues.
You might be right. I failed this part over and over.
休憩しようか。一度気持ちを切り替えた方がいいかも。練習し続けて手も疲れてるだろうし、たまに響きが悪くなってるよ。
It's important to take breaks. Put down my bass and relax my shoulders. When am I not be able to play this perfectly?
心配しなくても、ちゃんと上達はしてるって。曲全体とかベースの基本じゃなく、一部のフレーズに悩むところがその証拠。
Comparing me to when I didn't know anything. I better be improving with how much practice I'm putting in. The performance isn't gonna wait for me.
そりゃそうか。
You've been making lunch for me every day too. I need to repay that by making sure I'm good enough.
それは別に気にしないでも、あくまで親切、ただの親切でやってることだから。
Repay her by Fuck, what's the name of that song? Never mind. Joke's dead.
Yep. Kadia says that with a dismissive wave of her hand. Could be the strong taste of a lie coming from her. Lie, huh? Always hates to taste of lies, so why is it that this one doesn't taste so bad? Strangely bitter,
it's a
but
good
it's
lie.
addictive. Makes me want more of it. It's like Dr.
Tell me
Pepper.
lies, tell me sweet little lies.
I'm sure that if Kadia had the power to sense people's emotions too, she'd be tasting a similar life in me. The more one tries to hide the fact they like someone, the more their web of lies grows. And the result of that is this bitter taste.
何？どうしたの？黙り込んじゃって。
Oh, no reason.
嘘だ。なんか意味ありげに見てたじゃん。何か言いたいことでもあるんじゃないの？何かあるなら言ってよ。同じバンドの仲間でしょ。こういうの溜め込むのは良くないよ。
She steps towards me until she's almost looking up at me from under my nose. God, his face is close. Was she always this cute?
Yes.
Just look at her, has my heart pounding.
あ、ほら、顔をそらした。
Must head pat.
I didn't mean anything about that. It's just kind of feel like you've gotten really girly, so I had to look away.
何バカなこと言ってんの。悪ふざけはやめて
Shitty
よ。
joke.
というか、近いよ。
You're the one who walked up to me.
そりゃもう。
Yeah, you better put it in reverse, Shakana.
Yeah.
Previously, if we'd been this close, I would have taken a few steps back. But right now, I crave this intimate closeness. The pounding in my chest just won't stop. In fact, it's only speeding up.
星名。
Oh
Are
no.
they gonna go did it again? I think they're gonna do it.
Oh,
You only think? I take her hold of her shoulders. Clearly
I'm
stopped.
pretty
Karia
sure.
darts her eyes to and fro, but it doesn't shake me off. If you're to brush me off. If you don't, then I'm gonna kiss you again.
それ
Rubber
は
chicken at the ready.
oh yes.
別に
I've
逃げ
missed the
る
chicken.
必要はないから。
And I won't hold back. And he's going in! Just, keep it at pecs, please. I don't want to have to deal with snake rituals again.
Snake
Spend a moment-
ritual.
Snake charming.
We spend a moment pecking at each other's lips before I finally slip my... there we go.
He pulls out his flute.
That's the no. I can play clarinet, so I'm imagining just me busting in, yelling "Cop block," and then breaking out into the maid with flaxen braids.
And then there's me and Bud behind you, just like on fucking like recorders, just fucking like rapidly pressing all the buttons we can while blowing as hard as we can.
That's the 10th circle of hell. Little girls with recorders, or indeed anybody with recorders.
Just...
Oh, you're gonna make me laugh so hard I choke from coughing.
How do you shred on a recorder?
That just
How
reminds
do you
me like
shred on a recorder? Oh god.
hold on, I know how you shred on a recorder.
Oh,
no.
I can't do it myself since I don't have a recorder. However, I literally just today saw a clip of that exact thing happening.
It's like with the Eddie Van Halen of recorder players. And here's Wonderwall on the recorder.
Kurt Cobain on Woodwind.
That's how you shred on a recorder.
I must see this.
Let's have a look.
I must witness its glory.
Alright, audience. What the hell?
Oh god. It's a hollow live.
It's all a live fan animation that was recommended to me by YouTube.
Oh, YouTube never change.
How was I supposed to not click at a video called Eno was Squidward? That kind of title draws attention.
I'll say it would.
Obviously. I mean, she is like, what, an octopus?
Eldritch horror.
Oh, what?
A new definition to the term. A new definition to the term octopussy.
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, isn't it like a case of all the holomyth members that are supposed to be like some kind of like mythical thing?
Well,
like from stories or something like that. I don't fucking know. I don't.
The only one
I
I
don't
know
know about VTubers.
the only one I know that's mythical is Calliope because she's like a reaper.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know.
There's Reaper, Phoenix, Shork.
Since when was a shark a mythical creature?
Weird, drugged up Sherlock Holmes? Time traveler thing?
What? Who's the weird drugged up Sherlock Holmes?
Ame?
Who?
Ame?
Oh, Amelia. Amelia.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
He
the weird,
described
drugged up
it
Sherlock
becoming
Holmes time
rich.
traveler.
Yeah, I didn't understand that description.
When you were reading the works of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, were you on weed at the time? I like how we started with Kurt Cobain shredding and ended up on Sherlock Holmes on weed.
We
Anyways,
truly.
let's
transcend
continue.
Yeah, let's not podcast this
Absolutely.
anymore.
Oh god.
He
gonna be
pushes
enough
it
to be
through until
accurate
the
angles.
tongues meet, of course. Stop.
星名。
Okay, back to Kurt Cobain on weed.
Aria's tongue entwines around my own as I ravage her mouth. She's either given up or I flipped the switch, as all tension leaves her body. She starts trembling as she accepts my attack. Karia's eyes cloud over and she emits a series of sweet moans.
ほんと多いんだよ。
I told you I was gonna kiss you. It's your fault for not refusing me.
This
That
is
kiss
like
was
saying,
amazing.
this is like saying, hey, I'm gonna give you a light tap. Don't resist. And then you pull out a shovel.
Love tap.
I mean, that doesn't really say. He announced his attack.
Yeah, it's like saying, hey, bro, I'm gonna give you a little hit. Then you pull out a shovel.
I mean, here's the thing, though. Their first kiss evolved into a tongue, so let's be honest, it was kind of expected.
Don't fight me with faction logic.
Ah,
It's my
shit,
one weakness.
man! First I couldn't stop myself from kissing her, and now I'm unable to hold back my feelings. I guess that's meant how I feel about her.
そんなにキスがしたいなんて。もしかして、私って今、低層の
Oh,
危機
I don't know why I found that funny.
It might
Chastity
be.
belt.
It might be.
He had to pause to
Potentially.
think about that one.
Like, he just stands over there like, potentially.
Perhaps.
星名
Oh no, this is not a joke.
冗談の雰囲気で言ってくれないとさ。
Oh no, he is honest.
He's dead
He's
serious.
serious. Sorry if I suck at reading the mood, but I never intended for that to sound like a joke.
待ってよ。キスなら、前のやり直しってことだからいいんだけど。
You fool.
それ以上となると、それはやり直しじゃなくなっちゃうよ。
What kind of reasoning is that? Is kissing some kind of exception?
そう。少なくとも、星名が相手なら、キスは例外。
That means you have no objection to me kissing you more, right?
そういうことになるのかな
This entire fucking situation is just bogus. I steal away Karia's lips, and again, she doesn't put up any resistance. No. Karia's breathing grows enchanted as we... Stop! That tongue's entwined.
Bring forth
I
the
take
chicken.
in the...
It already is being sounded. Can you not hear
I
it?
can't hear it. I cannot hear it.
God, you're so cute.
Sound of the
Stop
chicken.
Kissing you. Kissing feels good. Things are too, right? Come on, speak before I fucking smash you over the head with this full cider bottle. Oh, it's not
With the
full
recorders
anymore.
we've invaded their room with.
Oh
Probably yelling,
no.
probably yelling cop block at the top of our lungs.
Oh god.
I'm about to play shot put with your heads!
You can't do this to me.
What?
You can't do this to me.
I can't do what to you?
You said something about shock blot with your head. It's like, oh, you can't do this to me.
No, I said I'm going to play shot put with their head.
Ah. Okay then. As long as it's not with mine. I just let you grew.
It's not stupid. You've been trembling for a while now. That's because it feels good, right? Claudia immerses herself in our kissing, trying to escape from my questioning. Only to lose, I go on the counter-offensive with my tongue.
He just
One of the fucking, like, workers at the fucking studio just opens the door like, hey, you're done. What the fuck?
that's definitely gonna be some confusion for him.
Yeah, and tastes delicious.
Interesting.
Yes, he is a dumbass. A sweet taste spreads throughout my mouth. There's no hint of that medicinal taste from before. There are no lies in our kissing. The only emotion I could feel is Claudia's powerful yearning for me. This pleasant sweetness spreads from my mouth and seeps to my chest, grasping at my heart.
How nice.
I think I've fallen...
Stop interrupting. Don't talk with your mouth full. Says he while eating
Katia
cookies.
presses her lips back against mine, cutting off what I was about to say. Hey, what was that?
ダメ。待って。それ以上は、今は聞きたくない。
Sound reasoning.
だって、ほら、こんなキスの後だと、何を言われても、体目当てみたいになるから。
That's not.
星名にそういうつもりがなくても、このタイミングだとそうならない？
I just.
だから、ダメ。今は言わないで。
Okay. I can perceive how strongly she feels about this. I give up and let go of her shoulders. How should I take this? Was I rejecting? I don't think so. Didn't feel quite right. Quite like that. It felt more like she accepted with a delay.
She was lagging, bro.
Yeah.
Like she decided to accept in the future.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Truly.
Like,
Truly
imagine how much of a
3D
fucking like asshole you would have to be like use that kind of argument in this situation. Then later on, he actually puts on a good mood and confesses again, but she just says like, "Yeah, no, I don't have any interest." Imagine how much of an asshole you would have to be
in order to do
trolling complete, like returning to HQ.
Like,
you've got to survive the group beating.
Stop. He's already dead.
Katia looks around the room awkwardly. Let myself get carried away during the kiss. I really screwed up. Practice isn't even over. I just made things super awkward between us.
だいたいさ、パーティー本番まで時間がないんだよ。なのに一番の初心者が他のことに気を奪われてる場合じゃないと思うんだよね。
Ah, you're right. Can't say anything back to
と
that.
いうことで、今は練習。余計なことに気を使ってる暇はないんだから。ほら、休憩もおしまい。
You consider that break time, you fool?
It doesn't feel like I've been rejected. If I had been, she would have made it more clear, and I'd be feeling some sort of pain or bitterness coming from her. There's not even a trace of that. What I do feel is a mix of sweetness and medicine. She's trying to suppress her feelings again. Perhaps what she meant just now was that I should wait until after the party. So basically, if I'm going to ask her out, it should be after we pull off our performance. My power's so half-assed. If only I could actually tell what people were thinking. But you know, maybe that's a good thing. Perhaps not knowing what anyone's really thinking is what allows love to bloom. Wanting love to come true might be what allows a person to work hard to achieve it. Right, all I can do right now is give this everything I've got. Alright, let's practice our asses off.
そうそう、その息。
I still have a fucking gun in the hand. Oh, by the way, if you have you seen the fucking part I uploaded on Tuesday?
Of from
the first part of Yuzuki-Route.
I have it in detail.
Basically, I've like, you know how I have this big revolver and the small revolver?
Yeah.
I now only have the small revolver.
Oh, the big one broke. And Buzz left in disappointment.
Basically, because like, you know how I could like whip it in order to open it up, right?
Yep.
Basically, I did that, and suddenly the top half was in my lap.
Oh.
And I just held like the bottom part, like, what the fuck? Anyways, suppose we wait a bit for Bud.
So, yeah, audience, hi once again, it's us. Our apologies for not being as frequent as we could have been, but having said that, I blame work partially, and the rest of the time, yeah.
I still need to find a job.
Enjoy what little freedom you have left.
I say job. It's an apprenticeship I'm looking for. It's just the fucking problem of nobody ever fucking responding to my emails.
Sounds familiar.
Like, ah! Wonder if... Ah, okay, but it's full on offline, okay.
Well, we could press on for a bit longer. You can rejoin.
I decided to suppress my own feelings. Perhaps more accurately, put them aside put them to the side temporarily so I can focus on the party. Adorable.
Yeah. Look how happy she is.
Next few days after that are spent on nothing but practicing. Dreams I've put to the side continue to grow, but I make sure to keep them locked down. We haven't kissed again since that day. Though that might just be because Kaido's been with us most days now that the performance is drawing close. Still, we practice, and more practice. For someone like me who has never really devoted himself to something before, these days are unbelievably fulfilling. But at the same time, I'm gradually growing impatient. Made up my mind about how I feel about Karia, and Karia has not turned me down, but despite that being despite being together all the time, I can't say anything. Being unable to just makes me want to ask her out even more. Without saying that, this is a first for me. I'm just like them. Like the people who come to the occult club because they want to change. It was because of the OC that I took up this band thing. I imagined all the time how things would end up. At the time. Not all the time. I'm retarded. Since I've always been self-conscious about my power, I've avoided getting close to anyone and never really thought about love much. Honestly, I had no interest in love at all. But now, all I think about is Karia. I've grown incredibly attached to Karia. All I think about is Karia. I've grown incredibly attached to Karia, and now I want to know how she feels. The fact that I'm even thinking this way proves that I've changed inside. When I'm finally able to tell Karia how I feel, perhaps I'll end up turning into an entirely new person. Fortunately, these thoughts only serve to make me more impatient. But I'll endure it for now. I don't want to put Karia in an awkward situation. Just need to man up and persevere. How was that? I turned to the other two as soon as I finished playing my piece. Right. I thought I did pretty well, but I guess it looks different for those with real experience.
ギリギリ間に合ったな。今の演奏結構良かったぜ。
は？
今の演奏は良かったよ。いいグルーヴで気をつけるべき場所がちゃんと伝わってきた。
ああ、わかりやすくて良かったぜ。
Really? Great, I'm gonna completely give it up if you said that was bad.
今の調子を忘れるなよ。ライブの本番は明日なんだから。
Impending deadline.
Impending doom. Right. Tomorrow. It's almost time. I'm really nervous.
心配しなさんな。当日もこの3人で挑むんだから。星野は一人じゃないんだよ。
Yeah, thank you, Karia.
3人ね。
何その視線は。
3人っていうか、2人プラス1人って感じがしてな。それぐらいギターとベースの息がぴったりだったから。
Easy reflection. Well, maybe that wouldn't be the case if you actually showed up to fucking practice.
Yeah. Instead, they decided to be idiots.
いやー、さすがにそれは大げさに言い過ぎ。
いやいや、大げさじゃないね。俺なんてちょっと疎外感を味わったもん。そんなに息がぴったりとか、やっぱり付き合ってんのか？
何言って
でもさ、その息のぴったり感といい、手作り弁当といい、怪しまれても仕方ないだろ
仕方なくない。それぐらい友達なら普通にやること。そんなことよりも星名が感覚を忘れないうちに練習を続けようよ。
There we go,
本番は
trying
明
to
日
change
なん
the
だから。
topic.
まあ、俺は何でもいいけどさ。
Let's just focus on making the show a success. We've practiced so hard and I don't want to waste that. Besides, you said I did well, but I'm still a bit crap on the difficult bits. So can you watch me play again?
わかった。じゃあもう一回、頭からだな。
And he starts just laying fucking through the fire at the flames.
Yeah. Kind of like that. Wait, no, there's this YouTube video out there of somebody in a really silly soft suit thing playing
the drums.
Yeah.
That
You
one
see
is
as
so
well.
sick. That guy is
That's
being.
so
I don't
awesome.
know what they pay that guy, but he's being underpaid.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like he
the
is
suit gets kicked by a
overqualified
car.
for this job. Overqualifications are actually like a really big problem. In my case, it's underqualification though. Anyways. Yep. Right now, I can only think about the concert. But if it's a success, then I can tell I can tell Katia how I feel.
Get your false teeth back in.
その場ウィッチ。
Pardon you. You ruined a perfectly snarky look on her face with that burp.
Well, I can't fucking help it. This goddamn cider got a lot of, you know.
Yeah, true. Carbonated. I don't know why they bother carbonating cider.
I don't know.
Still cider is better, honestly, but very hard to come by.
Actually, is this carbonated cider?
Sorry?
Prick und spritzig. Yep, it's probably carbonated.
Yeah.
The sparkling, tangy pleasure for every day with the fruity taste of sun-drenched apples, the cider served ice cold, and a special taste experience. Delicatessen Cave. The Delicatessen Cave in Munich guarantees quality and freshness. Yep, apple wine drink with carbon dioxide.
Yep. Apple wine. Oh, goodness me, what a description.
Apple wine-based drink with carbon dioxide.
Dear me. I need to introduce you to more British ciders, honestly.
Like the biggest British cider that I've had is fucking it's fucking goop like Kopparberg.
But that's Swedish.
I don't fucking know. I first had it in Ireland, so fuck off.
Oh.
I also have Coopers here.
Okay. I need to introduce you to the likes of Gwenty Drake, or Tay Gwyn, or Westons, or Robinsons, or Healy's, or I don't know. Duncan.
I swear to God, if I ever come to fucking Great Britain, I feel like you're just gonna like kidnap me on a cider tasting tour or something.
Probably. I do collect notes as well.
I get up the moment I find myself awake and look inside. That's weather today. I imagine there are going to be a lot of people at the party. Glad to get the time. I see I'm up earlier than usual. Guess I'm too nervous to sleep. The calendar clearly marks today as the day of the party. The date doesn't change, no matter how much I stare at it. It is a big day. There's our performance, obviously, but there's also the plan to ask Cuddy out if it goes well. I don't know why I'm talking like that right now. Judging from how she's reacted before, I think I have a pretty good pretty good shot. But, no, there's no point thinking about it. I'll just worry myself to death if I do. The most important part right now is the concert. I need to focus on making that a success. If I worry too much about what comes afterwards, I'll lose track of what I need to do to get there. Alright. Smack my cheeks with enough force to turn my face inside out.
What? You look like an SCP of some description.
Mm-hmm.
Or a bloated melon, I don't know.
I just imagine like the animation from the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, where Ryunosuke like slaps his cheek, but then suddenly it's just fucking like
tears the cheek
like
off.
the skeleton sheds its skin. I'm gonna kick this party's ass! Think back at how I pulled off a successful performance in practice. I can just do that again, I won't have any problems. I go over and over in my mind as I make breakfast. Alright, time to get going. The party's not until the evening, so I have plenty of time before it. Since I'm a member of the UFC, I'm helping out with some of the prep work as well. I've been giving priority to band practice up until now, but the least I can do is help out with some of the decorations on the day itself. In the afternoon, the band will get together one final time. It's pretty hectic. Just need to keep myself busy so I don't get nervous. Let's do this. Leroy!
あ、星名先輩、チャロ
I've missed that greeting now, even though I find it slightly annoying.
I don't see why it's annoying per se.
It was funny when Yoshino did it, but when Meguru does it, it's kind of her thing, really.
Well, the only reason why Yoshino did it was because they were referencing Meguru with it.
Yeah, obviously.
Morning, Inaba.
意外といつも通りですね。
What's that supposed to mean?
星名先輩のことだから、ライブが不安でおどおどしてるんじゃないかと思ってたんですけど。
I'm pretty damn nervous. There's still a lot of time though, so it hasn't really sunk in yet. Plus, there's a bunch of stuff I have to help with first.
男の人はランタン作りでしたっけ？
You don't look like much of a freak either.
Yep, we'll be carving pumpkins till the cows come home.
やる気があるのはいいですけど、気をつけてくださいね。 指先を怪我するとか最悪ですからね。
I'm feeling very gassy today. I don't know why. Of course I will. So, what are you gonna do with the pumpkin guts? It would be a bit of a waste to throw it all away. Huge guts.
クッキーとかプリンを作るんですよ。それを来てくれた人に配るんです。
Really? Pumpkin cookies and pudding, huh? Sounds tasty.
ライブが成功したら特製の美味しいのを食べさせてあげますよ。
Why does he's gonna taste her pudding sound kinda, you know.
One sec. There you go.
Huh? Are you making them too?
今見かけで判断しましたね。こう見えても自分お菓子作りは得意なんですからね。
Which regard, go back and watch her route to find out.
ああ、信じてない。この人全然信じてない。
No, I do.
いいえ、信じてなかったです。いいですよ。証明してあげますから。
Make him quite literally eat his words.
自分のお菓子をちゃんと食べるためにもライブを成功させてくださいね。約束ですよ。
This just adds to the pressure, really. But I'll do as best as I can.
じゃあ自分は頑張って美味しく作ります。
Yeah, I can do this.
どうですか？着方でどこか間違えてるところはないですか？いいえ、大丈夫です。似合ってますよ。バッチリです。そうですか。よかった。自分の方はどうですか？ちゃんと着れてますよね。はい、かわいいですよ。ありがとうございます。いいなぁ。私も可愛い服着たかったな。
Join the Discord. You may get to see some images of her wearing and doing just that.
Was costume too much for you, Shiba?
残念ながら。皮膚部の人たちが作ってくれた服はとっても可愛くて女の子っぽくて見た瞬間気に入ったんだ。でもという いうか、だからこそというか、やっぱり無理だったよ。
I see. Well, don't let it get you down. You'll be able to wear whatever you want once you collect enough fragments. Won't be that long now.
ありがとう。ねえねえ、お姉さんはこの服ちゃんと着られてる？どこかずれたりして、いけないところが見えちゃってたりしない？
I mean, you can see a lot. That's the nature of the outfit.
Yeah. Go back to her route and see what we did there.
You're fine. Everything important is covered up. I think that's a pretty wild costume.
私もさすがにちょっと恥ずかしいんだけどね。でもせっかく被服部が作ってくれたから。
I mean, I remember you talking about how you've asked the fashion club to make nothing too lewd or too revealing, so you can just turn them down based on, hey, I fucking told you not to do this shit. Is that fashion design club full of guys or something?
男の子はいないよ。女の子ばっかり。
I see.
Is Kushiji the chairman of that club as well?
There sure is a lot of display for clothing made by girls.
まあ、戸隠先輩のスタイルってすごいから。ファッションにうるさい人ほどその魅力を惜しみなく披露できる服装にしたかったんじゃないかな。
Is that how it works? And here I am, just wearing a cape, the simplest costume imaginable. Makes me wonder if the fashion design club didn't just want to see more of Takushi's skin.
みんな着替え終えた？それじゃあ、そろそろ会場の方に移動しようか。はーい。あ、星名くんはバンドの準備がありますよね。ここは私たちに任せて行ってくれていいですよ。バンド、頑張ってね。
Thanks. Oh man, it's finally time. Just got nervous if I wait on my own. I should hurry and join up with Kari and Kaido.
よ。
あれ？星名はもう着替えてるんだ。私も急いで着替えた方がいい？
Nah, it's just a simple cloak that's easy to get on and off. You can change after we're done setting up.
そっか。
じゃあ、俺はドラムを運び込みたいんだけど、入っても大丈夫か？
Yeah, I should be fine. Actually, the others are already in there. Go do what you need to do.
了解。
それじゃあ、私たちは最後に軽く合わせとこうか。
Yeah. How you feeling? Is that cold gone yet?
平気。星名の方は？
Never felt better.
それじゃあま、一丁やりますか。
Yeah.
さてと、そろそろ時間ですね。
Yeah.
声、震えてますよ。大丈夫ですか？
Yeah, I'm fine. I can do this. Just gotta do it like I did in practice.
ま、本番で練習通りにやるってかなり難しい話だけどな。
カイド、緊張させてどうすんの？
そんなつもりはないんだけどよ。こんな調子で舞台に立って大丈夫か？
星野くん、顔色が悪くない？本当に大丈夫？
I'm fine. Totally fine. Yeah, no running away from this now. Always ready for action when push comes to shove.
お前さ、そうやって自分を奮い立たせるのはいいけど、ズボンのファスナー開いたままだぞ。
What? What's this one? How long has it been open for? I hurriedly pull up my zipper. Son of a bitch, somebody just kill me already!
決めるときは決めるって、一体何を決めようとしてるんですかね。
Shut up and next time you notice someone's flying us down, let them know more discreetly.
悪い悪い。気づいたのは俺もついさっきだったからよ。
Man.
なんだか不安だね。ここまでオロオロしてる星野くん、初めて見るかも。まあ、舞台上で発覚するよりもマシだったと考えましょうよ。 うすぐ本番の時間ですよ。心を落ち着かせる時間はもうありませんが。
Fine. Do this.
あ、そろそろアナウンスの時間だ。
Yeah, he's do. Give him one more time, will help me relax. If anything, you'll probably feel much better on some stage.
そう？じゃあ分かった。
じゃあ行きますか。楽しく行こうぜ。俺たちが楽しくやれば客も乗ってきてくれる。
Alright, let's go.
いい気合だ。
行きますか。
久々のライブだ。
The three of us head to the side of the stage. On the way, I feel a warm sensation wrap around my left hand.
大丈夫だよ。私たちが一緒にいる。星野は一人じゃない。
Hell yeah.
今までずっと練習してきたじゃん。左手こんなにボロボロにしながらも頑張ったんじゃん。それに練習ではできてた。だから大丈夫。そんなに心配しなくてもいいよ。
One of Nato up there still doesn't know about vampires.
Yeah. One wonders. Time to look in the mirror.
I'm still waiting for the goddamn Dark Riot's English localization. I know that they're like making like a revamped remake version of that as like an anniversary thing, and are waiting for that to release and just release it both in Japanese and English at the same time. But still.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Move faster, Pokey.
もし舞台で迷うことがあったら、耳を澄ませて私の音を聞いて。私が引っ張ってあげる。そんな不安に押しつぶされそうになってないで、ライブを楽しもうよ。せっかくのデビューライブ。きっと最初で最後のライブなんだからさ。失敗はしても後悔はしたくない。だから精一杯やろ。
I don't have to do everything perfectly. All that matters is that the crowd enjoys themselves.
そうそう。だから頑張ろうじゃなくて楽しもう。私と一緒に。
What about Kado? Yeah, let's enjoy this. Kado has fun too if I keep worrying about this. Oh hey bud, you're back!
Hello.
You okay? Nothing untoward?
Yeah. I'm just needed for something.
What?
I was just needed for something.
Ah, okay.
What did I miss?
More kissing, more preparations. And,
Did you see his attempt at confession?
No.
Okay, well basically he tried to confess in the middle of the fucking kissing spree, so she immediately like fucking interrupted him like, hey, not now! It just feels like you want to get in my pants!
Let's just say the rubber chicken was used a lot.
Yes. Even though it was only used
Got
once. Also, Eagle has confessed to the fact that he will kidnap me if I ever come to the UK.
Cider tasting.
I will kidnap you for cider tasting, and you will like it.
What's more, you might. After a while. It's not all going to be in one day.
Yo, once Bud finally can drink alcohol in all states, just like fucking go to UK with him, just take him out drinking. Anyways, I firmly
I'll be a black sheep. What's this fucking bloody yank doing here?
We need to get one down him quick.
Well, did I read that? I firmly squeeze her hand back. So, more easily than I expected. My arms trembling is no longer getting in the way. I can do this. I just have to move my fingers like I did in practice.
じゃあ行くよ、星名。
Yeah.
続きまして、有志によるバンド演奏です。準備はいいですか？
After Akushi's introduction, we step up on stage. Gaze of everyone in the hall center on us, engulfing me in emotions. The bitter and acidic tastes are harsh. There's prickling pain all over my skin and something cold running up my back. It was intense. I was going crazy. But in spite of the various emotions storming around me, the lingering warmth of my left hand remains clear. And that hand is not Karia's, but the neck of my bass guitar. And yet her warmth remains. Yeah, I can do this. It's not blind courage, but Karia's warmth that's keeping me going. Take hold of my newfound self-confidence and stare directly ahead.
皆さんこんばんは。ハロウィンパーティー楽しんでますか？
Just lurking over in the right corner.
And this is like the only actual shot where we see the main protagonist's face properly, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the one that appears in VNDB, albeit cropped, obviously.
Yep.
ここでさらにパーティーを盛り上げるために一曲披露させてもらいます。私たちは今回のために結成した急増バンドでできるのも一曲だけです。でもこの一曲に全てを注ぎ込みますからぜひ楽しんでください。
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
I'ma just like shut up during this so you can appreciate what's gonna happen now. So
Sounds good.
The music starts blasting out of the speakers the moment Karia stops talking. So I'm moving my
No
head
more
so I don't get
Wonderwall
left
jokes.
behind. No, you understand? Don't understand. They get like a middle like MV sequence in this route. So I'm gonna mute myself once that starts. Playing comes easy to me,
Sounds
just like a
alright.
practice. In fact, my fingers might be moving even better. I can hear Karia's guitar and her singing perfectly clear as day. It'll be fine. I'll be able to exit the stage with no regrets, and so will Karia and Kaido. My fingers moving as they should, I'm able to enjoy our performance.
Here we go.
Yo, it's done.
They're going to need a lot of towels after that. I saw so much sweat on all of them.
Like I can appreciate the attempts at making it seem like even just slightly dynamic.
Yeah.
But you're fucking like, yes, just slap her character model on there and like make it emote randomly. Just makes it look so silly to me.
Well, in fairness, music videos, I've seen Stranger. I mean, look at the music video for Foo Fighters' "Learn to Fly," for instance.
Like
My
the
favorite
thing is, like, I can see what they were trying to go for, but it just didn't work in my opinion. Especially the fucking classroom loop, because it didn't feel like you were just like moving through multiple classrooms. Because you didn't like see a portion where it's through the wall. It just felt like they were like going through the same classroom over and over again.
Yeah, that didn't quite work. Sorry, bud, you were going to say?
My favorite part was just the attempt at English at the end.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice the attempt at English. I was just like sitting there like.
She was like, "Let's go," and then at the very end, she was going, "Yeah, thank you."
So polite.
The hall explodes with applause the moment our song comes to an end. And we'll come with a barrage of emotions far stronger than when we first got on stage. And not one of them makes me feel bad. The adoration being directed at us has me giddy with excitement. Did our performance really go that well? To my side, Karia stands speechless for a moment. As cheers and applause soon sink in, starts beaming with delight. Yeah, we did it! I think we can call this a success. There were mistakes, obviously, but it didn't allow them to hold me back. I played through them all the way to the end, all to the very end. Amid all these cheers, Kaido looks just as satisfied as Karia. You can't call this a success, then what can you? They did it. The performance was a success. It's a great thing in and of itself, but now remembering again, I made it out of myself that I'd ask Karia out. Things went well. Things went amazingly. If I can't ask someone out when I'm feeling this good, I doubt I'll ever be able to.
Hoshina?
Wakana-chan, MC ちゃんと最後は締めないと。
Karia hurries to the mic and bows to the audience.
すみません。ちょっとはしゃぎすぎました。盛り上がってくれたみたいでよかったです。せっかくなんでこの流れでもう一曲って言いたいところなんですけど、最初に言った通り一曲しかできないのでここまでです。本当にありがとうございました。
自己紹介はないのか？
ごめんなさい。自己紹介は最初にしないとダメだよね。おばあちゃんにも挨拶はきちんとしなさいって言われてたのに。ちゃんと自己紹介したいんですけど、急増すぎてバンド名も決まってなくて。だからメンバー紹介で勘弁してね。私は2年 A 組、カリア・ワカナ。ギターはもともとやってたんだけど、こんな風に人前で演奏するのはこのパーティーが初めてです。
And then it's time for him, like, I'm Hoshina Shuji, and I spent, like, fucking, like, a few weeks learning the bass like a fucking Spartan training camp. My fingers are murdering me, and I haven't slept a wink in, like, 3 weeks, and I'm dying. But my fuck, this felt good.
Yeah, Xanthopus has done a number on my fingers.
それでこのバンドも私のデビューのために組まれたものです。緊張してミスった箇所もあるけど、盛り上がってもらえて嬉しいです。本当にありがとう。
Karia bows and is met by another huge round of applause. Then raises her hand and turns to look behind her.
ね、他のメンバーね。ドラム、カイドウ・ヒデアキ。ついでに一言もらっちゃおう。
俺も。
ほら、私ばっかりの話させてないで。カイドウの自己紹介。
俺はいいって。ドラムが喋るなんてあんまりないからこういうの得意じゃないんだ。
逃げるな、ちゃんと言え。
Someone in the excited crowd starts taunting Kaido. Realizing that refusing now would ruin the mood, Kaido steps right up to the mic after that.
2年 A 組、カイドウ・ヒデアキだ。言うなれば俺の一言がこのバンドを生み出すことになったんだけど、まあ成功してよかったよ。ドラムは昔バンドを組んでて、まあもう解散したんだけど、けど今回の演奏のおかげでバンドって楽しいと改めて思った。
Make a joke. Tell them that the monocle and hat limits your power.
もしドラムを必要としてるバンドがあったら声をかけてくれ。力になるから。それじゃあ最後はベースの星名修二。
Me?
決まってるだろ。ここまで来て修二だけ言わない方が変だぞ。それに言わないとまたヤジが飛ぶぞ。
Staff is jeered at anyway.
Well, no. I reluctantly take the mic. What's this meant to say? Never done much in the way of public speaking before, so my mind almost shuts down under all the pressure. Ah, damn it. I'll just bullshit my way through this. I'm Hoshino Shuji. I'm also from Class 2A. I play the bass guitar, but I only started recently. I was expecting this! Go easy on me! Basically, the reason our band can only play one song. It took me everything I had just to learn this one. I'm glad it all worked out. It may not have been amazing, but we really practiced hard for this. I was the one who suggested to Karia that she perform here today, so I wanted to make sure our performance was a success. What?
ちょっとそれ何の話？今全く関係ないでしょ。
お、必死になってるぞ。
違う。私たちは別。
Yeah, we're not going out yet.
今まだって言った。
これから付き合う予定があるのか？好きってことなのか？
The audience takes an abrupt shift from cheering to teasing us. Crap, I didn't mean to say that. I was all confused and nervous because I was never expecting to speak to the crowd.
あんたらね、これはバンドの MC であってそういうことじゃないって言ってるでしょ。
好きじゃないのか？
だからそういうことじゃないって言ってるのに。
All eyes in the gym are focused on us. I can feel the depth of their curiosity. I don't think there's any way to weasel out of this one. Kaido's grinning at us too. Doesn't look like he's coming out of Char 8 anytime soon. That bastard's gonna pay for this later. Oh please, any way you can make him pay for it, it's just going to make him like it.
Yeah, he may be delivering a shit-eating grin now, but he'll be certainly eating it later.
There's no defeating a masochist. They are the most powerful creatures on Earth. You cannot damage them. But seriously, what the hell am I meant to say? I want to lie and say that I don't like her just to get out of this mess. But they're not going to let us off without saying anything at all. Maybe the reason I'm thinking like this is because of those cheers really raised my mood. This is what I plan to do. Being carried away by the elation of success and confessing my ever-growing feelings for Kadia. But asking her out on stage in front of all these people wouldn't be like me. I was hoping to choose the perfect moment myself. But now I'm worried I'll chicken out when that moment does come, so... I like you.
I refuse.
Trolled.
I like you, Kadia. I'm telling you that I like you, Kadia. Excitement wells up among the audience. I ignore all the gazes focused on me and continue looking directly into Karia's eyes. I look at Karia. And not just as a friend. There, I said it. I already said it. The words I've been suppressing this whole time, representing the emotions that have been growing in my heart. I finally said them. I finally told her how I feel. I've never said this to anyone before, but I managed to do so surprisingly smoothly. I don't know why the "they" is there.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be missing at another point. Ah, fuck, yeah. Accidentally opened cheat engine.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I don't need cheat engine for visual novels, I think.
I was about to say. Warns you of the bad endings.
Once said, all the tension in me evaporates, perhaps because I've kept these feelings bottled up for so long. Feels amazing to be free of the shacks holding me back. Surprising that I'm sure the fragments I accidentally stole from Aichi will return to her. In fact, it feels like I've been born again. The whole world spread before my eyes. Has become illuminated by a new light. I like you. Will you go out with me? I speak clearly, so there can be no misunderstanding. Okay, calm down, Peanut Gallery.
Oh,
Can I get
it's
an
like
accent?
watching a soap opera. It's like watching a soap opera. They're all watching a soap
EastEnders
opera.
on the stage.
With everyone staring at us, Karia's lips slowly open.
ごめん。それは無理。
And
Eh?
there's the bad ending.
Excuse me, Karia, but would you mind repeating that for me?
だから、無理って言ったの。
Why not? That's ridiculous.
ありえないのはこっちなんです
You
けど。
can't do this to me.
なんでこんなみんなの前で公開告白とかしちゃうわけ？バカじゃないの？バカじゃないの？
I'm not stupid, I'm being serious here. I really do like you. Say it again, look out with me.
ごめんなさい。だからそれは無理です。
Why not? Everything was going so well. Just look at how much we kissed.
キス？まあ、信じらんない。なんでそんなことまで言うかな？
Because sure,
This
okay,
man's better.
reject me after all that plastic kissing.
あれは星名が強引に求めてきたんじゃ。チュッチュチュッチュってまるで子供が甘えるみたいにして。
Whoops, fuck. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, can I just, like, go ahead and say something?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Obviously, she's just saying no because embarrassed.
Yes.
That much is obvious at this point.
Yes.
Which, while yes, upsets me slightly, is very justified because Shuji didn't fucking handle this well either. Like, they weren't gonna leave them alone until they got, like, an answer out of them, but what he could have done is just tell her that he likes her, and that he, and then he's going to wait after the party for an answer, or something like that. And then just leave. Because now he's putting her on the spot, and that's never good. I'm describing every detail.
気に出したのは星名の方でしょうが。
Why are you rejecting me now?
振ります。振るに決まってます。OK するわけないでしょ。バカバカ。本当にバカ。
Also, he's currently making an idiot of himself because he's like, why not?
This situation makes me very uncomfortable.
It does. Like, this is like the big part, part of her route that I don't like. The rest is fine. Not this one.
Cringeworthy.
Like the
Hey!
crowd in the background. The crowd in the background is like silent, completely silent, intently watching. Someone for some reason has a bag of popcorn. Don't know where they got it, but they have it.
Cordio storms off the stage while shouting obscenities at me. I don't call out fast enough to stop her. She makes a beeline for the gym's exit, escaping from everyone's gazes, and leaving me alone, dumbfounded, frozen on stage. A gentle clap on my shoulder.
気を落とすなよ。
そうだぞ星名はよく頑張った俺たちは分かってるぞ
元気出して落ち込まないで
女なんて他にもいるさ
諦めないでその勇気は素敵だったよ勇者だったそうですよブレイブマンブレイブマンブレイブマンブレイブマンブレイブマンブレイブマンブレイブマンブレイブマンブレイブマン
This is meant to work, what the hell?
So much for that.
以上ユースによるバンド演奏でしたどうぞ皆様拍手を
Tokujas, what the heck am I supposed to do now? How the hell am I a hero? This guy's pitch black. I didn't know it was supposed to get so cloudy.
いやめっちゃ晴れてますよ綺麗な月と星空ですよ曇ってるのはきっと星名くんの心だと思うな
Of his soul.
あんなことがあったらそりゃね
Yeah, the world was so bright, but in reality it's pitch black.
完全に燃え尽きてるな。曇ってるっていうか、完全に真っ白になってんな、こりゃ。
ここは励まし会とか開いた方がいいんでしょうか
How did things turn up? Things end up like this? Things are going well, weren't they? Anyone in my shoes would have expected a yes from her. But you gave me the big fat no. The most unbelievable part is that I didn't even detect a vague hint of a lie from her. Karia rejected me for real. I'm not the shock. So it was all that excitement I felt from her, or that numbness. Either way, nothing can change reality. I was rejected.
これはダメだな。多分俺たちの言葉は届いてないよ。
仕方ないよ。それだけショックを受けるぐらい本気だったってことなんだから。
It's times like this where we need best dad.
And like the worst part is gonna be like Kaido doesn't know that he can feel emotions, but the others do. So the fact that he was so surprised about this should be enough to tell them, oh, so he felt some kind of, oh, there's a chance. That's why he was brave enough to go for it. And then this.
今は一人にしてあげよう。それがいいと思う。わかりました。そうですね。じゃあ先輩、自分らは帰ります。元気出してくださいね。鍵はここに置いておきますから。それじゃまた週明けに。
If I realize it, an hour has passed. No point just spacing out here. I should go home. Finally managed to calm down after sitting in that chair and spacing out for a while. So I'm feeling rather positive, even if I'm still upset that I was rejected. It's like I've completely regained my... It's not like I've completely regained my footing yet, but... Well, that's just how these things go. I'm a changed man thanks to Karia. I'm now moving towards the person I want to be. Which means this love wasn't a total waste. I may have been rejected, but it's not all bad. Or at least it won't be. Still not fully over it. What can I do though? Of course being rejected is gonna get me down. Anyways, I've gotta get back to normal by Monday. After pumping myself up, I started making my way home when...
遅い。
Karia?
今まで一人で何してたの？女の子をこんなに待たせて。
Sorry, but I had no idea you'd be waiting for me. What are you doing here anyway?
星名に言いたいことがあってさ。
I'd rather you don't kick me while I'm down.
そんな
We've come to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
じゃなくて。今日はありがとう星名。バンドすっごい楽しかったよ。
Kaido's voice is cheerful and the smile on her face is equally bright. Does that mean she already considers the matter over? See, Kaido's already gotten over it. That's how little my confession meant to her. I had fun with our band too. Our performance went so much better than I expected. I couldn't believe the applause we got. Yeah, the band was fun. Man! It's a good experience. Thank you for everything, Kaido. I say that without a hint of sarcasm. Our time together has really helped me grow, both our practice and even what just transpired today. My thanks for Karia come from the bottom of my jumbled up heart. But given that she rejected me, it all feels a little awkward. I was really nervous when you started. Kaida basically dragged me into this, but I'm glad I did it.
私もやってみてよかったと思ってる。
So, were you waiting here just to say that?
いや、それとは別にもう一つ言いたいこと。
Whoops, what is it?
その。
What is it? She's really nervous. It could be so hard for her to ask.
私のお願いっていうのはさ。
Is what?
私と付き合ってください。
Huh?
だから私と付き合って。買い物に付き合うとかそういう小ボケはいいからね。そうじゃなくて、好きです。私と恋人として付き合ってください。
Huh? What are you talking about?
だから一人の男として星名のことが好きだって言ってんの。鈍いのも大概にしてよね。
Like, yes, he's slow, but anyone would be if they literally were just rejected by you an hour earlier.
Yeah.
Like, I think everyone would be like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you coming back to kick me while I'm down?
What a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, at this point, I'd probably just say, 1, the answer is yes, of course I will, and 2, you're such a wuss not doing it in private.
I'm not on the uptake, I just don't get it. I mean, like, you rejected me earlier!
確かに断ったよ。
I thought you hated me, or at least that you didn't like me in that way.
誰がいつそう言った？私はあくまで星名からの告白を OK しなかっただけだよ。
But if you rejected me, then what else can it mean? Was it because we were on stage with all those people? Yeah. Yeah.
それもある。
Is there another reason?
ある。まあ、私にもいろいろ事情があるんだよ。
What are those?
それは、今は内緒。
Honest God, at this point, just spite you, like, oh well, I'm not saying yes to you until you tell me.
Ouch.
I have a fucking right here. What's up with that?
細かいことは気にしないでいいよ。とにかく、さっき断ったのは、私の些細な事情と、あんな、ステージで、しかもいきなり告白とかしてくるから、動揺とかしちゃって、そういうこと！だから、星名のことが嫌いとか、そういうことじゃないの。むしろ、好きだよ。本気で。
And you didn't have to reject me so harshly!
人前で告白した星名が悪い。みんなに見られてなきゃもう少しマシな返事ができたのに。それに悪いとも思ってるんだよ。だからこそ今日のうちに私の方から告白し直そうと思って。
Were you waiting for me to come out the whole time?
うん。
Karia slowly nods. She looks back at me with a bright red face. Really cute. Rod is pounding once again. Yeah, there's no way I could ever discard these feelings. And yeah, I can't taste any lies from Karia. There's a clear sweetness in my mouth and an electric current coursing through my body. She really does like me too. What the hell, man? I've been depressed this whole time. Thought I was gonna drench my pillow tonight. This wouldn't have happened if I had just done things normally.
そうだね。けど、終わりよければ全てよしって言葉もあるぐらいなんだから。
Karia?
はい。
I never thought you'd say those words to me after you rejected me in front of everyone. But hearing that has made me happy. So happy. So, I'd love to go out with you.
よろしくお願いします。
In a strange turn of events, the girl who rejected me has asked me out mere hours later. So, for the first time in my life, I have a girlfriend. Yeah, I feel like we should just finish the route. Today. The route isn't gonna take that much longer.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Like, at maximum, maybe another hour. like the first thing we see is just like, what the fuck is going on, Taichi? Hey, morning! Hey, look at me like that for?
いやな。昨日今日とお前の顔が変だから。
You look alive.
Strange how, are there drool marks on my chin?
いやそうじゃなくて、顔のニヤつきがすごい。すごすぎて気持ち悪いぐらいだ。
Have I? I think I'm the same as always.
ほら、今デュフって変な笑い方で返事もしてるぐらいだろ。
Oh yeah, I gotta pull myself together. It was bad if my dad's able to see through me this easily despite knowing nothing. And everyone at school would be able to see right through me too. And act normally.
うわ、キモい。
Guess it is weird.
そう言いながらも顔がニヤついてるぞ。本当に大丈夫か？
I'm fine. It's fine. I'm not sick and it's not like I've gone crazy or anything.
それならいいんだが、体調が悪いなら学院を休んでもいいんだぞ。
No way, I can't miss school today. I want to see Karia.
ああ、そうか。本当に無理するなよ。あと、気持ち悪いからその笑い方やめろ。
Taichi just like already got the fucking insane asylum on speed dial over here. I will. Now that breakfast's all cleaned up, time for me to get going. Bounce down the road with a spring in my step. Oh, I've felt like this before. All fidgety, desperate to get to school. Ah, man, I want to see her so bad. I bumped into Katia arriving at school at the same time as me. I want to see her so badly, but now that she's right here, my chest is too full of emotions for me to say anything. Seeming in the same state as me, Katia simply stares down at the ground in embarrassment.
Ohayo, Hoshina.
Yeah, morning. Why is such a normal greeting making me so embarrassed?
照れるね。
Everyone will find us out right away at this rate.
まあ、いいんじゃないかな。別に隠さなきゃいけないような関係でもないんだから。
Yeah, but won't everyone start gossiping about us? That's embarrassing too.
それは確かに。でも、絶対に内緒にしなきゃいけないってわけじゃないと思うんだ。だから、普通でいいんじゃない？
I mean, if anything, Wakana's reputation is in more danger than his.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Could, like fucking reject him in front of the crowd and then come back to him afterwards? Like fucking put him through a few hours of depression so you're gonna have a fucking broken pieces.
Yeah.
I just don't look good. Like, at all. Anyways.
恋人として普通に接しようよ。それでバレたらそれはそれでいいんじゃない？
Alright, let's go with that. No point in trying to hide it. And so Katia and I walk into the classroom together. At the moment we arrive...
お、ブレイブマンだ。
He's crowd surfed to his desk.
おはよう、ブレイブマン。
というか、なんでカリアさんも一緒なの？振ったんじゃなかったの？え？いや、それは。もしかして、やっぱり付き合うことにしたの？
それってもう一回告白したってことか？さすが俺たちのブレイブマンだぜ。おめでとう、ブレイブマン。
Why do you have to say brave man instead of hero? No, well.
Because by like supposed to be in like the same vein as like fucking like a Moomin Rider, whatever it's called.
Not a clue.
Basically, fucking similar to Power Rangers.
Right. While I muse on that, do you mind awfully if we could pause here for a second?
I mean, sure, why not?
Yeah, just for a quick...
What's up?
just a quick bog break.
Okay.
Before
And
we
we're
do,
back. He's back from the commode.
Hello.
This is what happens when you're an old man.
Oh no.
振られた直後に諦めず
Take
にもう一度アタッ
prostate
クなん
pills.
て
You
ブレ
won't
イ
wake
ブマ
up
ン
in
に
the
しか
middle
で
of the
き
night
ない
no more.
よ。
ブレイブマン、ブレイブマン。
Why is this a thing?
Yeah.
So
What the storm
everyone
is about a
sussed out the truth the moment we entered the classroom. I like that. How I like this route especially, just because it just gets like the fucking random ass nickname. Like, well, yes, he will be the fucking start of a new school religion if you confess to your crush on the fucking stage of the goddamn Halloween thing. And then confess again afterwards, even after you're being fucking publicly rejected. She'll say yes, and then millions of people are going to try it and still be rejected.
We got him.
It is an elaborate scam! Anyways.
すぐにバレちゃったね。
Like I said this morning, it's fine. All the gossiping. I've heard people saying, "Our hero, he got his revenge!" and "Our hero, he never gives up!" among other things. No one's talking about anything else right now. Why the hell are they calling me hero anyway?
それね。
That nickname is the thing I hate the most about this.
私、さっき廊下でブレイブマンの嫁だって指さされたよ。
Sorry, that's all because of me.
いや、いいよ。あの場で私が断ったことも関係してるんだから。
Yeah, it's your fault.
Everyone's gonna throw stones at her.
こうなった以上は仕方ない。二人仲良く笑われようよ。
Sure hope they do.
ほらほら、いろんなお詫びでジュースをおごってあげるから。何飲む？
Well, I'll take some orange juice.
了解。はい。
Thanks. Kadia chucks the drink over to me. Then buys Rowan and sits down beside me.
ねえ、ブレイブマン。
Kadia, I think we should break up.
ジョーク、ジョーク。謝るからそんな傷つくこと言わないでよ。
I'm hurt every time someone calls me that.
だからごめんって、もう呼ばないから。でも、ブレイブマンって呼ばないなら、なんて呼べばいいかな。
His name?
Yeah.
What do you
Cue
mean?
Captain Price
お互
jumping
いの
in,
気持
yelling,
ちを確認
"His
し
name! He wants his name!"
だから呼び方ぐらいは変えた方が雰囲気出るかなって。
Beats the fuck out of
Point.
Wakana.
星名って、下の名前は修二でよかったっけ？
Yeah, I'll call you Wakana then.
そうだよ。
Art skipped a beat even though she was just asking about it. Kaido has always called me by my first name, but I think this might be the first time a girl has done so. I wonder if the same goes for Kadia. She's blushing and staring at her drink. I mean, it's not the first time for Kadia. Kaido calls her Wakana-chan. So, Wakana.
何？修二。
We both cringe in unison. I wouldn't say it felt gross, but it definitely felt out of place.
これ、私たちにはちょっと早いかも。もう少し、今の関係が自然に馴染んでからの方がいいかも。
Yes, this hurts. Maybe I should stop.
You probably should.
It's just a case of I need to do something.
You're the kind of person to jump off a roof to see just how much it hurts.
Nah, I'm the type of person to jump off a roof just because out of boredom.
That too.
I don't do something because it hurts. I do something that, despite it
bored.
hurting, just because I'm bored. Yeah, it might be too early. That really didn't feel right to me.
私も。
It's not like we have anything to prove here. We can do things our own way.
まあ、そうだよね。名前を呼び合うだけが恋人じゃないもんね。こうして二人で並んでジュース飲んでるだけでも、今までにはなかったしね。
Kadia gently leans on me while smiling happily. Her small yet soft frame is surprisingly warm.
あったかい。
You can be surprisingly childish, Kadia?
そう？それを言うなら星名の方が子供っぽいでしょ？あんな人に甘えながらキスしてきたくせに。
I don't think he ever begged. He went for it. Please stop bringing that up. It just reminds me of how everyone's calling me here. But anyway, we don't need to hold back anymore now that we're going out, right?
遠慮って？
Like kissing and stuff.
ほら、やっぱり子供っぽい。
Really? I'd say obsessing over kissing makes me mature.
胸を張って言うことじゃないよ、それ。というか、星名ってキスにこだわるよね。
I mean, not exactly obsessed, but kissing you felt really good.
気持ちよかったって。本当星名無自覚に体目当てっぽいセリフを口にするよね。
I do. So if that came across that way, I didn't mean it to.
まあ、星名はそんなやつじゃないって分かってるからいいんだけど、それならさ、キス以外にも興味はあるの？
Other than kissing.
例えばの話だよ。
Still though, something other than kissing. We're going out now, so naturally go beyond kissing at some point, right? My mind is now racing. Try as I might to block them out, indecent delusions spin through my mind. Other than kissing. Other than kissing. Other than kissing.
Hand holding.
顔赤い。
Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. I just kind of ended up thinking about it. Yeah, well, what if you went oh, well, there's one thing I can think about. How about, and I think we should do it right now. And she's just gonna start panicking because she thinks he's talking about sex. He's like, no, we shouldn't do it. Oh no, we're going to do it right here, right now. And she's like panicking, and he just takes her hand hand holding me feels nice.
I thought you were going to recommend head pats. You have disappointed me.
Just a way slip. Hold on, that gif reminds me of something. Hold on. Need to get me phone out real quick.
Oh, no. Suddenly, the demons.
My fucking headphones fell into the dust. Hold on, the internet is apparently fucking lagging. Because it's still at the remember no horny thing you posted earlier.
Okay, we all take turns having disastrous internet, audience. You heard it here first.
Just close it real quick and reopen it. There we go. First off, this. That's not the thing I was going out of my way to get, but it's the one that I was talking about earlier. This is the one I meant.
Oh.
I remember that I wanted to make it a boxy D&D character at one point. And literally just make the character fucking attention span shortage the character. Anyways. Huh? Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna end up thinking about it.
けど、私人のことは言えないかも。
Huh?
だってさ、多分今星名が考えてることは見当違いじゃないから。あのさ、私たちは正式に付き合う前にキスをしてるじゃん？
Yeah, we did.
私さ、ずっと夢を見てるみたいなんだよね。今こうして生きてても全然実感がないの。星名と付き合ってるっていう実感が。私、焦りすぎなのかな。
Would it be okay for me to say how I really feel?
どうぞ。
But before I do, promise me you won't be grossed out.
そんな念押しされると逆に不安になるな。とにかく多少変なことでも引いたりしないから言ってみてよ。
Then I'll be honest with you. This whole time I've been so horny. You keep your legs spread wide open while playing the guitar on the studio chair. And even worse, I'd get ridiculously turned on whenever we French kissed. I've been trying to suppress it, but deemed I've been stupidly horny for you every single day.
それ何を言うかと思ったらバカ。
So, are you grossed out?
引きはしないけど、いきなりすぎてちょっと面白かった。
But the reason I feel this way isn't because I'm after your body, but because I like you. So, I don't think you're being too hasty. I think you feel that way because you like me in the same way. Besides, personally, I'd rather have a girlfriend accepting of that than one who'd refuse it.
そっか。星名も望んでるのか。じゃあ仕方ないよね。好きな人が望んでるんだから。ちょっと場所を移そうか。
Huh? Karia, are you serious about this? You want to do this in the middle of our lunch break?
私さ、こうって決めたら即行動しておかないとダメなんだよね。そのことが気になって全然落ち着かなくてさ。
Really?
だから、する。
But do you remember how embarrassed we got just trying to use each other's first names? Isn't this a gigantic step up from that?
そんなのやってみないとわかんないじゃん。だからする。するったらするの。わかったらとっとと脱ぎやがれ、こんちきしょ。
Hold on, are you sure you're okay with this? You're not really acting like yourself!
なってない。星名も男ならごちゃごちゃ言う前に覚悟を決めんかい。
Crap, there's no getting out of this now. I could try to make a run for it, but she'd probably just drag me back here. Now that I know resistance is futile, I'm less resolving myself and more resigning myself to myself. Fate. I'll just have to do what Kadia says.
I'm past.
あって、もう午後の授業が始まっちゃうじゃん。マジで急がないと。
And you're right!
私のパンツ。ってその前にドロドロをなんとかしないと。
Whoops.
もう絶対怒られる。
In the end, we have to rush back to class without me losing my virginity.
怒られた。
And everyone totally figured us out. Well, what else are they gonna think when a couple gets back late after lunch? Well, you reap what you sow. Karia, are you okay? You look kinda unsteady.
一体誰のせいだと。
Huh? Is it my fault?
決まってんでしょ。お昼にあんなペロペロと。
Ah.
気持ちよすぎるんだよ。
Cunnilingus.
というか、星名は大丈夫なの ?2 回も出したくせに。
Me, huh? Yeah, I'm fine. I say that with a smile. Karia glares back at me.
男の子ってずるい。
I mean, I guess. It really did feel great, like more than anything else ever has. But enough time has passed for me to get over it. Do orgasms really affect girls for this long? That's a shock. Though she did convulse on top of me for a while. That sounds worrying.
Yeah, you sure she's not having a stroke? Actually, no, wait, that's a bad choice of words.
Starts doing the Macarena.
I'm not gonna read out that line.
エッチなこと思い出してるでしょ。
Oh no, not at all.
顔が赤いぞ。
I'm sorry.
まあ別に謝ってもらう必要はないんだけどさ。こうして二人でいると私もヒロのことを思い出しちゃうしさ。
And then his father calls that he's gonna be home late. Karia laughs sheepishly. I think back to this afternoon as I look at her flushed face. In the end, we were unable to move on to the main act. This should be enough, though. It was already a big step for our relationship.
忘れて、ヒロの地帯のことを忘れちゃって。
But I can't. How am I meant to forget that?
そりゃまあそうか。
Hey, Karia.
何？
My dad's not coming back from work today.
そうなんだ。
So I'll be all alone at home. You can come over if you want. If you really want, you can stay overnight. I really want to spend more time with you today, Wakana. Should I not call you that?
なんで名前呼び？ の関係が普通に馴染んでからって言ったじゃん。
Remember when I was telling you about the runaway train of boobs on Honey Honey Honey?
Yes.
Here is another runaway train. What is it with runaway trains?
What did you even reference with the runaway train of boobs?
I wasn't referencing anything, I just improvised it.
Oh, okay.
I was just thinking of a railway carriage stuffed with tits.
Okay. Yeah, we did, but I get the feeling that I'm never gonna call you that if we just wait. And besides,
Don't fan out that, please.
with what we did this afternoon, it'd be weird to keep using our last names. We don't have to rush things, but get the feeling we're just putting the sexual side of our relationship first. So I want to call you by your first name, Wakana.
まあ、言いたいことはわかるけど。
So, can I, Wakana? Is it okay, Wakana? Please, Wakana.
ああ、こら、そんな連呼するんじゃない。
Wakana, 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 Wakana,
It's gonna
Wakana.
sound like Pac-Man in a minute. Waka 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 waka.
わかったからいい加減にしろ。
Eat the cherry.
Which means...
名前で呼んでくれていいよ。修二。
Thank you, Wakana. So then, about dinner, afterward. What do you think? I mean, obviously we don't have to do this today. You can be honest with me if you don't want to do this.
一旦家に帰ってからならいいよ。シャワーとかちゃんと浴びてからなら。まあ。
Oh, yeah, I'll tidy up my place while I wait.
じゃあ、そういうことで。
Yeah, later. Done tidying up, I vacuumed, and I'd like to scrub everything down, but I don't think I have time for that. Check, check, check. It's not perfect, but good enough. I don't want the place to look like a mess now that I've invited her over. Fine, I'll scrub everything clean after all. Huh? She's already here. Putting the doorbell, I rush over to the front door.
こんばんは。来たよ。
Oh, hey, everything. Come in. Well, this is my place.
お邪魔します。
Want something to drink?
じゃあ、水かお茶をもらえるかな。喉が渇いちゃって。
Sure, but you're sweating.
そうかな。汗臭いかな。
No, you smell fine. I was just thinking it's kind of putting that shower you took to waste.
確かにそうだね。けど、落ち着かなくて。歩いてるだけで胸がドキドキして、いつも通り歩いてる足を一歩進ませるたびに気がせいちゃって。なんか、気づいたら駆け足になってたんだ。
Right. Similar for me. Couldn't settle down at all while cleaning. Want to use my shower?
どうしようかな。人の家のシャワーを借りるのってかなり恥ずかしい気がするんだけど。
I don't mind. Like, whatever you do or not doesn't matter to me.
じゃあ、一応借りようかな。
Of course not. I'd take a seat and wait for Katya to come out of the shower. But I still can't settle down. I can't stop my right leg from bouncing up and down.
I don't know why that's such a common nervous tic.
You fucking copycat. I do that a lot during recording as well, just like bouncing my right leg.
Alright, so who's stolen my tick now?
I think it's a common thing by the sounds of it.
Nah, it's a common tick. Just bouncing a leg. Anyway. Oh no, he's panting now. Crap, I'm breathing heavily too. Just be grossed out if she sees me like this. Calm down, Shuji, calm down. Ah! I hear the door open and snap up in my seat.
シャワーいただきました。
No worries. You changed back?
そりゃそうでしょ。裸やバスタオル1枚で出てこれるはずないでしょ。そんなことしたらなんかやる気バッチリみたいで恥ずかしいじゃん。
I think you seemed plenty eager when you dragged him off somewhere and told him to strip during lunch break.
Yeah, a little bit of flamboyance at this stage wouldn't go amiss. By the way, I've got the rubber chicken ready.
What's tea?
やっぱりいいや。お茶飲んだところで落ち着かないから。
What is your opinion of this as a Briton?
What? Tea helping you calm down?
No, her denying the tea.
Yeah. You can have it cold later.
Right.
You can have builder's tea.
I drank several cups of tea while waiting for Karia to shower, but caffeine has only made my leg bouncing worse.
We'll make him want to pee as well. That won't do you any good.
ここで黙ってても仕方ない。よし、やるよ。
Oh, there's the flamboyance.
Oh, you're pretty motivated.
女は度胸。それに時間が経てば経つほど尻込みしちゃいそうだから。こうと決めたら一気に突き進む。
She's talking big, but her face is bright red and she's trembling. She's putting on an act, isn't she? Makes sense, even I'm scared, so how could Wakana not be? But if she's pushing herself to do this for me, then I won't let myself back down either. Alright, let's do this!
ごめん。そう気合を入れられるとやっぱりちょっと怖いかも。
Too late for that now.
でも。
Katia tries to back away from me, but I grab her hand and pull her towards me. It's my first time too, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it well, but I'll be as gentle as possible.
Please do not Leroy Jenkins the vagina.
I mean, based on what we heard from the first time sex scenes in the other routes, he's consistently been Leroy Jenkinsing the vaginas on the first time.
Probably.
Katia slowly nods as I stare into her eyes.
Some general advice there, folks.
Just gonna set up the sensor. Hoshina?
いや、修二、お願いが。
Lights off. Sure, what is it?
ごめん、電気は消してほしいかな。お昼は明るかったとか、そういうことは分かってるよ。
Oh, that's no problem. I turned the lights off just as Wakana asked. The room falls dark, and it takes a moment for my eyes to adjust. While I do so, I hear the rustling of clothes nearby.
And then wick dipping occurred. Twitch.
やっちゃったね。
I sensed it coming that her tits would just barely still be fucking visible and managed to censor it. Actually, I'm gonna handle this like this. We totally did. How many hours have passed since then? We took a rest and did some naked flirting, then took another rest. Wakana's still in pain, so we decided not to go for a full second round, but I'm more than satisfied with that.
っていうか、修二は遠慮しなさすぎ。優しくって言ったのにさ。
I'm sorry, I really tried to be gentle, but I got carried away since it was my first time.
今回は許す。初めてで余裕がなくなるのは、私も理解できるから。
I'll be more careful next time.
そうだね。次からはちゃんと気をつけてね。
I mean, he'll have to be less careful the more often they do it, so...
にしても、本当に私は処女じゃなくなったんだね。
You and me both?
あ、記念にシーツのシミ写メに撮っちゃおう。
The word occasion is being covered. Has anything else been covered? Oh yeah, a few things have been covered. I'm fucking retarded.
Trolled.
Basically, people can only see the first line right now.
Got him.
Here's some rustling to my side, followed by the shutter sound of her phone's camera app. To commemorate the occasion, Guess we'll take a photo too then.
いいんじゃない？
Okay.
で、
Oh, motherfucker!
私の裸を撮ったでしょ。
Trolled. Got him.
10:45:50.
Got him.
Oh dear, I see. Angry lolly hag in a minute.
You could call that one a photo bomb.
Let's say 45:48.
I'll go jump out of the window now. Thank you.
She's saying, "Hey jackass, you just took a nude of me, didn't you?" Well, you know, this is what will make me happiest to look back on.
だからってこんな
Still,
格
you
好で
totally caught my boobs in it.
もう一回とか丸出しじゃん。
What are you going to do if
も
this
し
fat
流行
photo
りの
gets
流
around
出と
school?
かしちゃったら
Dumbass,
どう
Wakana
すんの？
says.
全世界の
The
人
whole
に
world will laugh at my
私が
tiny
心配
boobs,
だと。
Wakana says. That's what you're worried about?
You could always, hey Wakana, you could always laugh at, you could always take a picture of him and then say you're going to crop his knob and say you're going to get it enlarged.
Don't worry, there are tons of people out there who love flat chests.
それはある意味同
Now
情
you're
よりも
really
腹が
pissing
立
me
つわ。
off, Wakana says. I'm not gonna put it in any fishy apps or upload it to the cloud, so it's not gonna leak or out or anything. I won't let any accidents happen. I don't want anyone else seeing my girlfriend naked. But if you really want, I guess I'll delete this and take a photo of the sheets. Sigh. Fine, just one photo then, Wakana says. Huh? But
保存するのは1枚だけで、おっぱいとかはダメ。で、保存する写真は私が決める。
you can only save one photo, not of my boobs or anything, and I get to decide which you get to keep.
それでもよければ。
So you can take a photo of me to commemorate the occasion if you're okay with these conditions, Wakana says. Wakana sits up on the bed and pulls the sheets up around her.
ほら、こういうのだったらおっぱいも見えないしさ。
I can actually show the
も
fucking
し
screen
仮に
again.
誰かに
Nice.
見られても気にするほどじゃないでしょ。私たちは恋人なんだから。これぐらいしてるってきっとみんなも分かってるだろうし。
Yeah, right.
あ、けどだからって自慢するためにカイドウとか他の人に見せたらマジで殺すよ。
Yeah, I won't show anyone. This is our private memory.
そういうことなら。
And then he sets at his fucking phone background.
Yeah. And then there was death.
Wakana meekly hides behind the sheets, exposing only her eyes and the top of her head to the camera. She's so cute. It's totally different kind of cute when we were having sex, but I love this too. Here I go. Oh, but since we're doing this, would you mind if I keep more than one?
選択権があるなら別にいいよ。
Wakana sits there and allowing me to take photos of her. She's definitely embarrassed, but I can sense that sense that she dislikes it a bit. But is not letting it show, all for my sake. I really do love her. I'm so grateful to her. But if we love each other this much, then why?
どうかした？
The other day when we were up on stage, why did you reject me?
だからそれは恥ずかしかったから。
But it wasn't all right. You said so yourself.
それは、
I won't force you to tell me if you don't want me to. If you don't want to, but I'd like to know.
いや、言うよ。
Wakana takes a deep breath and then looks me directly in the eyes.
子供の頃、私が転校する前に、修二と一緒のクラスだった頃の話なんだけどさ、修二はたまに友達と遊んだりして、私とも一緒に過ごすことがあったでしょ？
I do.
あの頃、私は結構修二のことが気になってたんだよね。
Why?
たまに変なこと言って、ちょっと浮き気味で、何でもズバズバ口にして、心配だった。
Oh, right, that.
でね、そんな浮いてる修二をずっと見てた。見てたら、いつの間にか気になる存在になってたわけ。
So then.
多分私は、あの頃にはもう、修二のことが好きだったんだと思う。と言っても、今になって思えばって感じだけどね。子供だったからさ、好きとか恋とか、そういう気持ちだとは全然思ってなかったんだけどね。
See, so that's a strange taste I felt from Wakana back then. It's probably the taste of love, or at least liking someone. I didn't understand that emotion and got confused.
でさ、私が危惧したことは現実になって、修二はちょっとずつ孤立をしていった。私もその時、他のみんなと同様に修二の元から離れた。怖かったから、自分も孤立させられるんじゃないかって。
It's not your fault. Anyone would have done the same, I'm sure. I'm sure even I would have.
仕方ないとは思っても、やっぱり気分のいいものじゃなかった。で、私はそのまま転校をしたんだ。そしたら、転校先でもずっと修二のことを考えてた。あの後どうなったのか、せめて最後にちゃんと話しておくべきだったかも。せめて挨拶ぐらいはすべきだったかも、とか。でも結局行動は何も起こさないまま成長して、もう一回、修二と同じクラスになった。驚いたよ。修二の性格が変わってて。最後に見た時と違って、他の人ともちゃんと話をしてて安心した。でもそれはすぐに勘違いだって気づいた。だって修二は上辺だけの付き合いで、誰かに踏み込むことも踏み込ませることもなかった。すぐにあの時のことが原因だって分かったよ。で、ほっとけないって思った。
So, that's how you became friends with me and stuck with me?
それだけってことはないよ。昔の知り合いなんだから。修二と一緒にいると楽しかったしね。ほら、カイドウみたいなバカも一緒だったしさ。でさ、最近の修二は変わってきたんだよ。おかけに入って一歩踏み込むようになって、一緒にバンドの練習とかしてさ。そんな風に一緒に過ごしてたら、今度は昔の気持ちが再燃しちゃったんだ。私はまた修二のことを好きになってた。けど私は一度逃げたんだ。修二のことを放って転校したから。
I don't see that as running away. You changed schools because of your parents.
親の都合でも最後に声もかけられなかったんだから、やっぱり逃げたんだよ。だから決めたんだ。今度は逃げずに大切なことは自分の口で言うんだって。それでようやく私は歩き出せる。そうしないとずっと後ろめたいままだったから。
Then you rejected me because...
どうしても私の方から告白をしたかったから。
Still, you didn't have to reject me like that.
あんな大勢の前でいきなり告白した修二が悪い。結果良ければ全てよし。今はちゃんとこうなってるんだからいいじゃない。
I guess. See, finally understand why she rejected me.
で、このことを今まで黙ってたのは。
What you gotta know is that in the original series, I did her route second, after Meguru's route. So her route was the first case of, oh, I'm gonna feel bad in all the routes. Because this confirms it. She starts liking Shuji again because of their joint practice meaning she also falls for him again in all the other routes, and yet still supports him. And he's trying to get with girls.
So, it's all the more getting. It's much like with Tuko's route.
Yes, however, much less drastic.
Yeah. Yeah,
Anyways.
it's something you'll get over eventually.
Mm-hmm. Worried that I would think you only like me out of pity or something?
正解。
Don't worry. I would never think that. I can tell that you really do love me.
うん。ありがとう。よかった。本当によかった。
Wakana really looks relieved now that everything's out in the open. She's clinging to the sheets, muttering over and over about how happy she is. Don't worry, I really can't tell how you feel.
そう言われると、本当にほっとする。なんかさ、修二って時々私の心を読んでるみたいだよね。子供の頃もそんな感じだったしさ。
Like, he suddenly is just like, it's not mind reading! How many times do I have to explain this? Sorry. You asked this for the first time. It's just, every time I explain this to people, they immediately are like, so he can read my mind, and it's starting to fucking piss me off. Huh?
お？
I know.
なんか今、ギクってした？
Oh,
何？もしかして、何か隠してる？
oh, well. Now that we've gone this far, there's no point in hiding this any longer. Besides, Wakana's been honest with me, so I should be honest with her too. She might find out by accident at some point anyway, and I don't want her to feel like I've been keeping secrets. There's something I've been keeping hidden all this time.
秘密？
Truth is, I have the strange power that lets me perceive people's emotions.
え？
I go on to explain everything. I don't mention magic, or Aiji and Shiva, of course. I only focus on the facts about moi. Wakana listens to it all, her eyes wide with shock.
星名に心を読む力。じゃあ、今まで私が何を考えてたのか、すべて分かってたってこと？
No! I can only read emotions! I can't tell what you're thinking. That's why I wanted to know your reason for rejecting me.
ああ、そっか。いや、だからって、気持ちって、好きとかだけじゃなく、気持ちいいとかも感じるの？
Oh. Yeah, I can. Wakana pulls the sheets up to hide her face from embarrassment.
エッチ、乙女の心を勝手に。
My foot.
It sounds like an excuse, but it's not like I chose to have this power, or that I even want it. Every time fucking Bud starts talking again, it just sounds like a fucking alien broadcast is coming in.
Your turbo fan. He's in an aircraft hangar. His farm's that massive, they need aircraft to get around.
Huh?
It's alien interference. Simple as.
だからって、今までずっとそんな風に受信をされていただなんて。それ、なんとか受信できないようにできないの？
Sorry, but I don't think so.
そっか。修二と付き合うなら、下手なごまかしは通用しないってことね。
No surprise parties.
今後はなるべく変なこと考えないようにしないと。
From now on, I already asked this. I don't want to ask it. I really don't.
いいのか？こんな俺でも。でしょ？それぐらいなら心を読むまでもなくわかるよ。だって私、修二のことが好きだもん。好きなら、相手の気持ちぐらいちゃんとわかるよ。
かな。
確かに修二は、そういう意味でアドバンテージがあるかもしれないけど、 逆に結構わかりやすい性格でもあるから、お互い様ってことで。好き同士なら心が通じ合う中で普通。通といえばか。まあ正直に言うと、確かに私だってちょっと恥ずかしいけど、丸裸にされてるわけじゃないんだから。いいよ、それぐらい。仕方ない、惚れた弱みってやつだ。だからそんなくだらない質問は二度としないで。
Yeah, I won't.
ね、これからもよろしく。
Love you too, Wakana.
見てください、星名くん。ちゃんと心のかけらが帰ってきましたよ。
Ooh,
Yes.
you're right. These are all the fragments that were inside of me, right? Still an empty portion of the bottle she's holding, but it's far fuller than I've ever seen it. I'm sure that's because I opened up to Wakana about my power. Having her accept that aspect of me has finally filled the hole in my heart.
はい、他に考えられません。よかった、本当によかった。
Sorry for causing you so much trouble, Ayachi.
いえ、迷惑だなんてそんな。星名くんが入部してくれて本当に助かりました。ありがとうございます。それでこれからどうします？
Huh? What do you mean?
今後の部活です。かけらも返してもらいましたし、これは星名くんの心が埋まったということです。ですから無理に部活に付き合っていただかなくても。
Well, if you don't mind, do you think I could stay here? I've gotten more proactive, but I don't think I'll remain like that without some motivation, so I'd like to stay in the club.
あ、はい。私はもちろん構いませんが、大丈夫ですか？
Why wouldn't it be?
カリアさんです。心が埋まったのはカリアさんとうまくいっているからですよね。なのに部活を続けたりしたらすれ違いですとか、そういうことが心配になって。
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I've already talked it over with her and told her that I want to continue. We'll just have to make up that lost time elsewhere.
埋め合わせ？
Well, by setting aside some time for just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Sorry, that was someone I had to talk to on the way back. But it's fine now.
それじゃあ行くよ。早くしないとキャンセル扱いになっちゃう。
Okay.
ギリギリ間に合った。ちょっと練習を始める前に一休み。走りすぎて疲れちゃったよ。
Yeah, even I'm tired. We both sit down in the studio's folding chairs. This is the time Wakana and I have made for ourselves. In the end, I decided to continue with the bass guitar. I don't have any ultimate goal like the party this time. It's just so that Wakana and I can have some time alone together. Besides, I enjoy playing that bass, so it's not all that bad. Obviously, we're practicing less often now that we're not rushing to get ready for a big event. But the more leisurely pace is enjoyable.
ところで、私が出した宿題、ちゃんとやってきた？
I gave it a shot.
その歯切れの悪い物言い、さてはできなかったな。
I tried, really, but I just couldn't get the last phrase right.
言い
Yeah,
訳
music
しない
theory
の。
is hellish at times.
じゃあ、とにかくやってみようか。
Break's over already?
息を整えつつ、チューニングもする感じかな。
Okie dokie. We take out our instruments and begin tuning them. I managed to buy my bass off of Kaido's friend for a good price. Apparently they just bought themselves a new one, so they didn't mind at all. Oh, now that it's just two of us in the studio, it reminds me of how things were
Just
before the
the
party.
two of us.
We get it.
No,
Of course.
I will keep making that joke.
何昔を懐かしむみたいな言い方してるの。
I will
ま
acquire
だつい
the
この間
funny.
の話でしょうに。
I certainly won't acquire with that.
No.
Maybe not, but so much has happened since then that it feels like forever ago.
ああ、それは確かにあるかも。というか、ごめんね、修二。
What are you suddenly apologizing for? You're making me nervous.
ああ、いや、ほら、二人で練習してた頃、私、緊張とか気まずさとかあって、嫌なオーラとか出してたかも。
You don't have to apologize for
あ
that.
と、ずっと遡って子供の頃とか、私の気持ちが修二を傷つけてたかもしれないから。
Well, that wasn't your fault. We were just kids. Besides, you said it yourself, all's well that ends well. Who cares now that things are the way they are?
うん。ありがとう。
No, thank you. I'm really grateful that you talked to me when you noticed. When you noticed I was in the same class again. Wouldn't have turned into the man I am now if it wasn't for you.
そっか。ならよかった。
Everything suddenly feels calm. Refreshing taste made from Wakana's relief and delight fills my mouth. Let's be honest though, like she is actually like the main reason because she is the reason how he got to know Ayachi.
That's true.
Like yes, Ayachi is the main like catalyst of all the changes, but he wouldn't have met her without Wakana. Because before this, he would have known like, oh, she's in his class and she's like popular, but that's it. And then he would find her in the fucking library and just be panicking, but he wouldn't know about the fucking OC, so he would never like get to a point where he gives the student ID back to her in a place where he can accidentally knock down the fucking bottle, causing him to never join the OC and forever be a dead fish. Anyways, her face is one of pure happiness.
好きだよ、修二。
Who this?
This feeling. This bliss. Her love is communicated not just through her words, but through all 5 of my senses as well. It's enough to make me think that maybe the strange power of mine isn't so bad after all. In fact, maybe it's helping me out more than I realize. I love you too, Wakana. Being able to tell how the person you love feels. That is truly special, no doubt. But the linking of our hearts. But it's the linking of our hearts, and not my power, that makes this possible. For instance, we can also understand each other by playing the instruments in our hands. So I'm not gonna let my power bother me anymore. I'm gonna live life with my head held high. Alright then, I'm done tuning.
それじゃ、合わせてみよっか。
Which jam though? Strawberry jam?
Grape?
Grape.
Aren't there like
Radio
two separate? Aren't there like 2 separate words for like different types of jam?
Jam jelly?
There's also conserve, but that's just French.
I think it was jam and jelly.
Yeah, that's in the English language. There's also conserve, but that's just a bit French translation.
And I think I remember like something like for like the specific fruit it's jam, and for other stuff it's something else or something. And I remember being like really that, well, that's just fucking retarded back when I first learned this in like English class. This is like one of the best like ending themes.
I like how they're in the cap as well afterwards.
I can barely hear you.
I like how they're in the cap afterwards.
Yeah.
can understand Shuji's resentment at being
I
called.
still can't hear you.
I can imagine Shuji's resentment at being called a hero constantly. I mean, he didn't storm a breach at Badahoff.
That was a nice ending theme.
Yeah,
That was nice.
That was quite a nice, gentle route, generally. Actually,
Like, nothing drastic
Quick
happening.
point.
It's just like chill side character stuff.
yeah,
And next,
Very nice.
yeah.
we're entering the serious business. The last and longest route.
Uh-oh.
So,
Wish us luck.
I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time.
See you next
Bye-bye.
time.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
guys.